Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Fred here. Thank you for watching and deciding to watch my videos. Thank you for all the subscribers that have been supporting me so far. And as we continue to grow this journey, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all. For the new subscribers, please consider subscribing so that we can grow this channel to greater heights. Uh, the aim of creating this channel was to educate the upcoming farmers, the already established farmers, on good or the tips of dairy farming. And as we expand our knowledge, as we get to know each and every day where you are supposed to do, what you are supposed to do, how you are supposed to rear your hands, your animals, the better. So if you have not subscribed, please pause the video and please subscribe. Subscribe, support me by subscribing. So today I would like to talk. Not only today, this week I have created a series of topics that we will be covering. Each and every day I'll be uploading a video on different things that my subscriber have told me to talk about. So I'm an experienced farmer. I have been keeping farmers, so I want to share that knowledge, and I've done a lot of extensive research on this. So guys, uh, don't skip any video that I'm going to update this week. Yeah, because I'll be updating on steaming up. I'll be updating on today. I'm updating on record keeping. Yeah. So let's dive in straight to the topic for the day. So I want to talk about record keeping. And when we say about record keeping, for any business, for any enterprise to have profit and to succeed, there must be some form of records. Yeah. And in a dairy farm, you must, and this is not an excuse, you must have records. Yeah, we are going to cover all the records that you need to have as a farmer, the advantages of having records, and how you are going to go about it. Yeah, we said we don't keep animals for the love of animals only. We keep animals for profit, yeah, for money. And to take care of animals we need money. Yeah. So how are you going to know if you are going loss or you are making profit in your dairy farm? So let's dive straight to the topic, and we start by what we define. So record keeping is a necessary element of good livestock business management. And with no written records, farmers have to depend on their memory, which we are not 100% sure that we can keep everything. Yeah, because for the hassle of the day, you have received a call, you have done this, you can't keep everything in your memory, so you have to have records. And you need records, yeah, written records. So with no written record, farmers have to depend on their memory while making decision regarding their farm practices. Yeah. So, but memories can become uh, unreliable. Yeah, you can't rely on your memory alone. Yeah, because we right now, currently, in the world that we are living in, we have so many things that will bombard your memory. So the thing is, you have to have written records. Yeah, you have to have written records whether you like it or not. So recording of the performance of animal can be done easily if animals have some identification. So the first thing that you need to identify, once a cow has been born, you have to identify the the name of the cow, the calf number, the mother, the sire, the dam. You have to have all such records. So the first thing that you need is to identify your animal, and then you can have something we call numbering. Yeah, I've said about numbering. That is numbering. That's both animal recording and identification are always required. Yeah, you have to. They are always required. So there are several useful records such as production, and financial transaction in the daily enterprise. So if we know what is happening on the daily, if you know exactly what is happening on your daily, you must have records. You must have records. We need to maintain some useful farm records. Yeah, and farm records are like a progress report. Like now, we can talk about school. Yeah. So if a school, if your kid is in school and doesn't have the performance records, you won't know if your student is performing, if your child is performing or not. So the same case applies to your dairy farm. You need those records so that you can know the progress. Either you are progressing, or you are just stagnant, or you are making losses. And for us, we want to make profits. Yeah, we don't want to be stagnant. We don't want to be making losses. Whether you have one cow or you have many cows, you need to make sure that you have record and you are going on the right trajectory. Yeah. So mm, for records, what are advantages in general of keeping records? One of the advantages, record provide basis for evaluation of animals from past record, hence help in selection of and carrying animal. When you say carrying animal, is you want to sell your animals from your farm, whether they have a history of mastitis, whether they becoming old, where they if they are not producing, if they are not conceiving. That's the reasons that you call your animals. Yeah, and it helps us to in preparing pedigree and history record of animals, helps in assembling and the past records in designing better breeding. Yeah, you have to design better breeding, and that can be done using what we call records. Yeah, it helps in progeny testing of bulls. It helps in analyzing feed costs and benefit from farming animal products outputs. So, like now, mm when you say about breeding records, I have seen so many farmers doing this way. If your cow comes on heat, you just call a vet. I want uh, semen for 2K, I want for 1K, and such things. I won't recommend that. Make sure every time you call a vet, you have something we call the vet comes with a catalog, the bull catalog, so that you can know which bull was served your heifer or your cow. Once you do that, the thing is, you can have a bull that was used for a mother, and the same bull you use it for the daughter, and that is not good at all. So you must have record. Whenever a vet comes, just direct the bull, and after he or she has inseminated your cow, there is that you have to note down which was the semen given. Yeah, so that you would repeat on the daughter. Okay, so another thing that records help us is it helps in the detection of abnormal conditions. Yeah, abnormal condition or diseases status of the herd that relates to loss his body weight, loss in milk production, etc. So when you have like milk records, you'll know this cow is producing this much. Today it was producing this. Tomorrow it will be producing that. If there is a downward trajectory, you either know the fodder that you're feeding a cow is not you are not feeding the right amount, or you're not feeding quality fodder. Yeah, you're not feeding quality fodder, or maybe that cow may be sick, or maybe that cow is on heat. Yeah, so having records will help you to solve all those. You don't need to have to call a vet, but having a record is one way to keep a vet away from your farm, because whenever a vet comes, that is extra cost is incurred, and we want to make as much profit as possible when it comes to dairy farming. So guys, watch on that. Another way that records help us is it helps you in comparing the efficiency of labor had with other farms. Yeah, maybe you may have one farm or two farm. You can compare that, but that you'll be in a position to do because you have already record. It helps to estimate the cost of milk production. It helps in ascertaining the income and expenditure, that is economics of a dairy farm. Yeah, yeah. All these is with records you can do all. So with dairy, such intensive and integrated form of livestock production, keeping track of individual animals is very important. Ideally, records should be like simple, practical, and action oriented. Simple, and whenever I say action oriented, is oh, we don't rear animals in theory. Yeah, this is a practical work. Yeah, that is practical work. Never be right to, like now you see people going to run, but they are not putting what they run into practice. Dairy farming is practical, all the way practical. If you fail on that, you won't do it. So it must be simple, it must be quickly transformed into valuable information. So to save time and effort, uh, duplicate information across records should be minimized. So some of the key records to maintain a dairy farm uh, are like we have livestock herd, individual animal history diet, we have milk production record, we have breeding records, calving records, we have like calf records, calf themselves, we have feeding register, and we have treatment, we have labor register, inventory, economics. All those are types of form that types of record that we are talking about. Uh, yeah, the type of records that we are talking about. You can do this either you have a book. So what I would advise farmers is once you once a cow have calved the dam, yeah, once a cow has calved the dam, the first thing that you do, because you are prepared, because you knew your cow will give birth. The first thing that you do is buy a book. Yeah, we have like CKL Africa. They sell books. Yeah, or you can create your own book. So that book, even a four choir. Yeah, like now I have like this one. These are choir here. You can buy like this one, and you start the name of the calf that has been born, yeah, the weight, the mother, that is the sire, the dam. You have to include all that. Uh, Even the breed itself, yeah. So that even when you want to know if there is a pedigree or that all those details will be captured on that book. So the first thing that you do, buy a book. But if you're an advanced farmer, you can have a computer and have a software, some sort of program that uh, you feed all the details concerning that calf, concerning that animal, and it's doable. So you choose depending. So we are not all equal, but that's why I've given two examples. Either you write down on a book, and let that book be very neat, that you can understand. Anybody reading that book, you may understand what was the book or what the cow is all about. And an advantage of record is once you decide to sell your cow, to sell your whatever is your calf or your cow, what happens is whenever the person who is buying will have a glimpse of what that cow is all about. Yeah, and it will fetch good money because you have already records. So guys, records are very 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 important. So we are going to start with the calf records. Yeah, any dairy farmer, any dairy business, future lies in a calf. So if your dairy farm doesn't have calf, I don't think you have future, because today's cow is tomorrow's cow. Yeah, and for a dairy farm to keep afloat, you have to have those. You have to have calves. So for future, all right. And so for calf, we have said we need you need to know the birth dates. You have to record the birth date, the gender, yeah, whether it's a heifer, whether it's a he, you have to know that. You have to know the sex, the birth weight, the type of service. Was it given using AI or was it natural? Yeah, so you have to know that. You have to know body weight measurement of the calf at a regular interval. So once the calf have been, but I will tackle all that. I will tackle from steaming up, calving, we have calves, we have heifers, and then we go to lactating. So it will be a cycle, and we will cover all that in this week. Each and every day, I will be uploading a video on that. So guys, so keep watching. Don't and a point of I would love to, if you see my videos are not, if there is something that you see that I may add, please advise me. We are growing this channel as a family. I don't know all about this stuff, so I'm creating just to educate. So if you have any recommendation that I would do or any topic that I would cover, feel free. You can email me. I like my email there, or you can put in the comments. But if you see something bad, please don't put on the comments. Yeah, just send direct to me. Talk direct to me through email. Yeah, as long as you are watching this, I believe you have an email address, and I will put it in the description so that if you see something, you can advise me on something. I'm open and I'm always ready to run and to listen to you guys, because without you, I wouldn't be uploading these videos. So, guys, that was my point. So let's continue with the second one is feeding register. So if you go to many dairy farms, you see they have written something right now for concentrates. They say this group of cows will be consuming this amount of concentrate. Yeah, it will be fed on, let's say 20 kg of silage. You will have okay, you all those, you must have those. You must know what your cow eats. Yeah, and by how much the quantity it eats. Yeah, because that with that you eliminate feed wastage. Yeah, you will ensure that your cow is always full. Yeah, so guys, watch on those small stuff. So health record is a very important record. Yeah, health record, it you can include it enables farmer to track diseases, treatment, and vaccination history, and enables farmer to identify the diseased animals. Animals with chronic illness should not be allowed to mate again, or should be ideal candidate for recording. Like now, if you have health records, you can know this cow is very prone to mastitis. Yeah, if you know that cow is prone to mastitis, should you do? You carry it. Don't, please don't sell your cow if it has a history of mastitis. Don't sell it to any farmer, because if you are a large scale farmer and you are unable to maintain to manage the mastitis, what do you think a small scale or upcoming farmer will do? So the best thing I would advise is sell to those butcher, to those people who buy for meat. Please don't ever sell your cow if you know it has a history of health issues. Please don't just carry it and sell it. Don't, even if it is how much better you got us, other than transmitting that loss to someone else, because at the end of it, what's the meaning of having a dairy farm when you are doing such kind of behavior? So please don't do that. So health record will enable you to track if a cow has a history of illness and how you treat it or that. But another thing is uh, out of record now. If your cow has uh, is airing from something, whenever you're building your cow shed, you must have a separate structure. Yeah, isolation room. Like now we call isolation room. Yeah, where if a cow is sick, you take it there, so you separate it from the other herd. Yeah, so that uh, it won't transfer diseases and that. Another thing about whenever your vet comes. So, okay, I'll be teaching, I'll be telling, even once a tip comes or once an idea comes, I'll be telling you, even if it is out of topic. Another thing I've seen with veterinary is you must have a biosecurity measures in your farm. There's this farmer, a vet was treating another animal that was having foot rot, and mastitis. And the same gumboots the vet used in that cow shed from and that farmer came to this farmer and treated her cow. After a week, I don't know if after some days, uh, his cow started developing foot and mouth and got mastitis. So once they tried where. I asked him about the vet because I've had such cases before. And he told me we called the vet, and vet said that day he was treating some other animal with the same conditions. So the vet acted as a transmitter from that farm to this farm. So you must be very keen. Ensure by the diversity. If you don't have that biosecurity, if you have done by security, make sure you have an extra gumboot that such that whenever someone comes, uh, he wears yours, but he don't get into your shed with his or hers. Okay. So the third about the labor register is to maintain daily attendance of laborers, the allotted works, timing, wages, incentives, because you can't do things proprietary as a dairy farmer. That's why we say we keep on having all these records. Yeah. We have economic records. So economic records provide information about managing credit, taxes, future plans, improvements, understanding cash flow and income sources and expenses for the farm. It consists of expenditure and revenue records, which are essential for cash flow analysis and making financial decisions. It includes cost of production, price of milk per 100 weights, equipment cost, etc. It is simple to determine the farm net value on a certain date with the use of balance sheet, income statement, and monthly cash flow statement. So, as a dairy farmer, I keep on repeating, you have to keep on learning. You have to keep on learning. Yeah, know about the balance sheets. Yeah, so that you can know where are you going gross, where are you gaining. Yeah, and that is very thing that I've noted with many people, many farmers. They are their farm, they are doing it not don't do it for the love of the cows, please. Do it for profit still. Because it makes sense when you get something out of it. Yeah? Like when you are milking your cows, you are good. When there is no drought, you are milking, you feel good. But let drought come. Once drought come and your cows go dry, hey, you go deeper into your pocket, you get so many loans, to avoid all that stress, please guys, have some form of records that I've talked about. Farm records are very important. Have those forms records so that you can track each and every area on your farm. If it is your laborers, no, is this laborer come, what happened to this, all that. Yeah, and when you are employing those laborers, make sure they have their, let's say, original ID. You know the person. Yeah, you should know the person who is working on you, because why trust someone with your cow, with your investments worth millions or 100,000, and you don't know the person. Yeah, so you must have record of each and every person. Yeah, know whether they are relatives in case of anything. Like I saw someone, a farmhand stole, stole. Okay, we have these telephone farmers. Yeah, he used to work in Nairobi, but he truly trusted the farmhand at home. But that farmhand had given, okay, I don't know where they are getting these IDs. The ID have your name on it, have your picture on it, but different name, even your name, but the ID number is not. The same with the real. So what the guy did, he stole the generator, he stole the chopping machine, and he stole one cow. That I think they organized with someone with a vehicle, yeah, but no one saw them leaving. That's the amazing thing. So the guy, I don't know who noticed there's something wrong a day after. Oh, the cows were mowing very much, and the neighbor decided, what is happening? Yeah, from morning the cow have been mowing all that. So to go, they never found he got the person, the owner, and told him, hey, this your guy is not here, but your cow. So the guy sends the brother, and to their surprise, the highly producing cow was already gone. So they tried to track her with the ID and the phone number. Nothing. They found nothing. So you must be very, very keen. You must have those records and have good information about the person that you're employing. So I did a video on how to manage your employees. So you should watch that if you have not watched that. So identification, so having those all records, you must have identified the animal. Like now, mostly we have two types of identification. We have temporary and permanent. Temporary is where you put ear tag, yeah, but permanent is where you mark mostly ears of the cow. You can mark that, yeah, you can mark that. So both systems, because temporary and permanent, both systems on how easy or difficult for the animal to lose them. So ear tags, neck chains, and ankle tags are considered temporary marks. Permanent marks are the marks that cannot be lost. They include hot brands. So, but that you see, they use a metal, a very very hot lead metal, yeah, and they do what? They brand their animals either using numbers or using some symbols. Yeah, or tattoos. All those you can do all that. So guys, with that short, yeah, let's say it's short description about record keeping. Please make sure you have all those records: health records, economic records, inventory records, treatment records, feeding records, calf records, health records, livestock cards, milk production records, breeding, calving, individual animal. With all those, most farmers have what we call milking records only. This cow is being milked three times. So in the morning, in the noon, in the evening, how much milk has it produced? So with that, like now for milk production, on Monday it produced 25 liters. On Tuesday it produced 25 liters. The Wednesday 24.5. So if there may be variation, let it be either 1 or ½ liter. But if you see a variation either below 1 liter or 1.5 liter or 2, know there is something that you should do as a dairy farmer. So guys, let's work this out. Yeah, let's raise our animals for the better. Let's raise our animal with good knowledge. I know it's possible, it is doable, because I've done it and I've been keeping it and I've been doing it for years. So guys, watch on that, work on that, and I believe you'll make profits in your farm and you'll be always a happy farmer and your animal will always be happy. So guys, thank you for watching until this far. It may be wrong video, but I think you got something. My point is, and my my desire is that you get something from whatever I teach. Yeah, from whatever I teach. So thank you. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, guys. Consider supporting this guy. This is Fred. Yeah, I'm all yours. I'm going to uh, give you what I know, and I'm going to do a lot of extensive research. I'm going to talk to other dairy farmers so that I can share all that information and I'll be giving you for free. For free. You just need bundles. All you need is just your bundles, and then you'll be seeing more of my videos. So remember what I said in the beginning. In this week, I'll be uploading a series on all dairy farming. Yeah. So if you have any comments, suggestion about my video, suggestion on what I should cover, please don't feel shy. Just comment. I accept all types of comments, bad comments, a comment to make me a better content creator. I'm open to winning. I told you I'm always a student and I'm always willing to learn. So thank you for staying up to this point, and may you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and depending on the time that you are watching this. So thank you, and may you be don't give up as a dairy farmer.